The number one mistake that I see my students make in class day in and day out is they always default to auto mode. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's James and I'm going to take you through a very beginner intro level photography skill. That's what my channel focuses on, is just kind of intro level, beginner level tips and tricks of how to become more successful with your camera, whatever it is you have, whether it's an old DSLR or a new mirrorless or whatever. The things that I teach and show kind of take you across whatever level you're on and help you improve your photography with what you're using. The channel focuses on photography, all things photography, but I also like to showcase some like Photoshop and Lightroom, things like skills and how I go through my workflow, and I try to explain everything at a neutral, entry level understanding to help new photographers or new creatives out there try to learn something and grow themselves. So if that's something that you're into, if you want to see me as I continue to grow, as well as I'm relatively new here to YouTube, please like and subscribe down below. It would mean the world to me, and I greatly appreciate that as well. All right, so my camera here, I've had it for about 6 years, just as kind of a dust collector, to be honest with you. I had it, I used it very periodically, not very often. About 6 months ago now, I've used it almost every day. I just had this kind of spark, or this kind of interest in photography really blossom. Part of that comes with my job, as I started teaching a photography job. I'm a high school teacher. I started a photography class, kind of re-sparked and kind of grew everything up with me. So this camera has been underutilized until about the last 6 months. It is a little bit older, just a Nikon D3500. I know a lot of people out there probably have mirrorlesses and things like that, but you have what you have and you use what you use. Regardless of what you have and what you use for your photography, the number one mistake that I see my students make in class day in and day out is they always default to auto mode. And I'm not saying that auto mode is necessarily bad, but if you're truly learning photography and wanting to capture the best images you can capture, you got to turn off auto. You got to go to manual mode. Learn your camera and how the trifecta, the three pillars, ISO, shutter speed, and aperture, all are intertwined, making that triangle, right? I have a video earlier in the channel talking about the exposure triangle. Check that out. Explains in depth, again, at that beginner level, of how those three are intertwined. But if you want to learn photography, get off of auto on this, okay? Again, auto is not bad, but manual is where you'll truly learn how to use your camera. Let's put it this way, right? You buy the Ferrari or the sports car you've always wanted, right? You want the full experience of that car. You want to drive it, you want to accelerate, you want to shift it into gear, all those things. But if you buy the car and you just, have your buddy drive it, you don't get those experiences. Your friend gets those experiences. The same way for our cameras, right? If I had this camera and I want to know how to use it, I want to learn how to use it, master it. Auto is my buddy driving the Ferrari. If I switch over to manual, that's me. I'm in control. I take over this Ferrari and capture what I want to capture, how I want to capture it. You can put your own personal touches onto it and all those things there as well. As photographers, you want to get in the mindset to not just take pictures or take photographs of the places you go, things you see, all that stuff. You don't want to take pictures. You want to shift your mindset to making photos. We're making photographs in the creative world. Again, to do that, got to be in manual. And that's it on this video. Again, super basic intro level. It was on my chest. I needed to share with you all. I know there's hundreds of videos out there, but my own take, you got to shoot in manual, get off of auto. Again, the number one mistake that I see my students default to in class day in and day out. And I encourage them to shoot in manual, but they often shoot in auto. So take that Ferrari, drive it yourself, learn how to drive in manual. Again, if this is helpful to you, if you're interested in beginner level instruction or explanation of cameras, photography, Lightroom, Photoshop, anything creative, this is the place to be. Please like and subscribe down below. And I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.